Hey everyone, Eugene here, back again, this time with a surprise release. I know I reported earlier that Black Perfecto from the Petite Robe Noire series wouldn't be released here in North America till about early fall, August 1st season, but surprise, surprise, I got a text message last night from the boutique director here in Toronto saying Black Perfecto is in. I was totally surprised, as was she. Nobody had a clue. Bottles just appeared. They've only got 50 ml bottles, and that's what I've got here. I did manage to pick up a bottle. I stopped in after work. I got to smell it, and I'll share my thoughts with you guys. But let me open this first for you. So my bag did get a little bit mangled on my way back. Got some samples here. You know, nothing crazy special, but we got just the regular Le Petite Robe Noire and Shalimar Soufflé. So, actually I did get some nice samples from the Les Parisiens line, and this is Mademoiselle Guerlain, which is a reissued Le Petite Robe Noire model number 2. I think possibly, quite possibly, my favorite version of Le Petite Robe Noire. I've just kind of just madly found love with this Mademoiselle Guerlain, which could oddly enough be called Monsieur Guerlain, because it does have quite masculine qualities. Excellent perfume. I've also got a sample here of Promenade d'Anglais, and not very familiar with that, but I am thinking of picking up a bottle, quite possibly in my next haul. I really like what they've done with this release, and I don't know all the details, but I know there was some kind of tragedy in Paris not too long ago, and Guerlain was donating proceeds from this perfume over to that, you know, to support this tragedy. So I really like that community spirit that Guerlain gives back, as the boutique has a great community feeling, at least to me anyway. Okay, here's Black Perfecto. I'm not used to this camera yet. I'm not sure if it's focusing, but hopefully it will turn out. Really love the packaging to this new Black Perfecto. The perfume was, I mean, to my total surprise, a lot more similar to Le Petite Robe Noire or the Parfum than I thought it would be. At least on paper strip, on a blotter anyway. All I got was a big blast of that sour cherry, that black, dark sour cherry opening, which is probably the hardest part of this perfume for me to wear. But once I put this on a blotter, it did smell quite different. I mean, sorry, from a blotter to skin, it smelled quite different, and it wasn't until I put it on skin that I actually got those leather accords. There is the bottle, Le Petite Robe Noire. And what stunning packaging this is. I absolutely love it. If you see the logo there, that texture, that's all leather. It just feels amazing. You got this, almost like this leather spiked belt up there. Kind of reminds me of that 80s punk rock thing going on. Johnny Rotten, Joey Ramone, Sid, that kind of thing. If you were in the punk rock scene back in the 80s, they all kind of wore these studded spiked belts. Guerlain really has this theme they're going after with the marketing behind this perfume. You know, kind of like that motorcycle, leather, live fast, live free, very youthful thing going on. I really like that. So, very dark, very black, opaque bottles. You cannot see through them at all. I kind of put them up against the light at the boutique. They have these really strong spotlights. I couldn't see through them at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on skin here. Yeah, right away I get that sour cherryness, and And you know, the leather, it's a very light, faint leather. It's not as strong or abrasive as I thought it was initially going to be. Like after reading the reviews and looking at this packaging, I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier, but it's so very similar to this Le Petite Robe Noire. This is the Eau de Parfum, which I really enjoy as a man. That this is marketed solely to women. Guys, I think you should check this out. This is it's quite a complex fragrance, but very simple to wear. So the heart of this, it's got a very beautiful rose. It's rose centric, but the opening is very sour, and it's got these black sour cherries. I kind of struggle with those, and I can't wait till the sour cherry part goes away. The roses come in and you get some spices of anise. You get a little bit of a black smoky tea accord, and you know, that vanilla tonka bean base. I really don't get the whole fruity patchouli with this perfume. Not as much as some other fruity patchoulis. Like I really pick it up in Coco Noir, Chanel's Coco Noir. I don't really get that in here. It's not that spicy patchouli that I love and I'm used to. It might be some kind of cheaper thing, you know, fruity patchouli. It just sounds really cheap, and I don't get that in here at all. I think this is a very high quality perfume that I do enjoy in the heat, and all versions of it as well. Here is the this is the Couture, which has recently been discontinued, but I think easily you can still find it if and it's around. Is it different enough to bother owning both? I'm not really sure it is all that different, but I've only really smelt it briefly. I've had it on for a couple hours. I sprayed on it at the boutique, so I'd like to test it a little bit more before I, you know, say that they're that much alike. But I think it is gorgeous. I've been getting whiffs of it here and there. It's supposed to be a stronger, more intense version of the original Eau de Parfum, so a little bit stronger almond, rose, and the new added leather accord. So there it is, Black Perfecto. It's now available at the boutique in Toronto. Complimentary shipping if you're interested. I'll leave a phone number in the description box below. Give them a call. I'm not associated or affiliated whatsoever with the boutique. There's nothing in it for me, so I'm not selling anything. So just really wanted to share this with you guys, and that's it. Let me know what you think. Have you tried the Black Perfecto? It's not really available here yet in North America. I think it's already available in the rest of the world, Australia, Europe. So I'm sure lots of you have already smelled it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.